Hey, good evening time, everybody. Back in the shop again. Let's see if I can change some stuff around here, make it a little bit brighter. Alrighty. All right, so it's been a while since I've done a 454 box. Let's get that out of here a little bit. But anyhow, it's been a while. Like I said, I've got a couple others. This is just a small little 2-pill. And I've just got a screw kind of holding it in there for the moment on the fan. But anyhow, wanted to go ahead and give him some numbers. He was looking for a specific power range, so that's the reason why we actually have done kind of a small build on this one. Like I said, nothing huge, but it is just a nice, just a nice little driver box, which is what it was made for. So there we go. So nice clean little amp. We've got the variable. With having that on the back of that kind of really adds some weight to it. But anyhow, we went ahead and added a variable because he'd asked for a variable so that he could control it for his driver. We get everything tuned in. We've used the heavy-duty 8 amp relay. Also used an upgraded keying circuit. So what I've seen with these so far, they've been very, very sensitive. So if you're just running a very minute amount of power, these things are great for that. So just gives you a little bit more as far as a range of motion. But like I said, a little 454 box. Typically on these, you're going to see about 100 bird watts. So go through here. Get you some numbers here. Still getting used to the new camera. I know it looks better on my screen anyways. So left to right, we're going to start out here. 5-watt slug in reverse for going back to the radio for the input reflect. 5-watt slug in reverse going back to the 5,000-watt bird dummy load. We've got a 500-watt in 1X position for our PEP and our 250-watt slug in here for the RMS. So let's kind of get this started. Let me check here because I had somebody. Nope, good. Just tells me that I'm live. I already knew that. Anyhow, let's get you some voltage numbers here real quick. Well, come on. All right. So let me turn this on. And we're running this on the 600 amp power supply, which is obviously overkill. We are running it at 14.4, which is over there on the corner. So go ahead and check this out up here. Going directly into that. Hold on to it. So 14.4 volts is what we got. So we're not overdriving it by no means as far as on the voltage. All right. See if we can stay focused here and get that camera in there just a little bit better for you guys. Like I said, I know this one works a whole lot better. All right, let me get these cables here out of the way. And I got some other stuff that I'm working on as well. Pull that out here in a little bit. Hey, good evening, Tracy. So, yeah, just a little 454 box. This one's going to go out. Should go out Monday to the customer. The 1x4 that we did that is in the Evolution series, that one will also go out tomorrow. We've got a gentleman that purchased that today, so he was hoping it was still going to be available a week later, but I hadn't had a chance to actually post it for sale, so worked out great for him. So that one's going to go down to Texas, and you guys get to hear that big dog hammer down. So, all right, so again, we're going to start out here. Like I said, 5-watt reflect going back to the radio, 5-watt slug and reverse going back to the 5,000-watt bird dummy load, 500-watt and 1x position for our peak, and our 250 in the RMS. So, and I do have the variable wide open. Right now, our dead key, and about 25 watts is what we got our carrier set at. Hello, audio. So about 0.2 of a watt reflect here. Audio. Audio. Like 1/10 of a watt on the output. Hello. Just missing the 250 mark. Audio. 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 And about 90 on the RMS. Every radio is going to run things just a little differently. Now, normally I'll set these up more like a modulator. In this case, it's just as it is. But let's turn this up a little bit more on the carrier. I'll bring this up to 50-watt key. Hello, audio. Variable. Turn it down to 25 watt. Reason why I'm showing this portion of it, and I know most of you are familiar with the way the variables work. Hello, audio. But his big thing is he needed to be able to control the RMS because he's putting this into a small steel tube amplifier. So he's got limited range on how much he's pushing into it. So that's the main thing with this. Nice thing, you go back here to the input reflect where the variables turn down. Hello, audio. And that comes up 1/10. So nothing to be concerned with there. Now, crank that all the way down. You'll see the input still stays down low. Hello, audio. We still got the same on the reflect. Audio. And not much more than just about radio drive at that point. And that's with it shut all the way off. You can see yourself on the camera, guys. So that's all the way off. It's going to be about halfway up. Let's see if we can get in here on the meters. I know it's a little further away, but yeah, so about 10-watt dead key. Hello, audio. Audio. So about 60 watts on the bird. Go about 3/4 of the way. Let's see here, about 35 watts on the carrier. Audio. So about 75. And then wide open again. Audio. And 90 bird. So I think that's going to do great for what he's trying to do. He's just got a low drive radio. We could get just a squinch more out of this one. Hello, Hambone. What's going on, buddy? But anyhow, like I said, he could get just a squinch more out of it. We used the 1 inch because, like I said, we were trying to stay within that main margin. An 1.25 inch transformer will yield just a little bit more, typically out of a 454 box in the 2-pill configuration. However, like I said, we didn't want to exceed the drive, and I for the life of me, I cannot remember which one as far as on the steel tube. But he said he was limited to about 90, 90 watts, I think, on the RMS going into it. So again, it should give him exactly what he wants on the overall. But today has been build day. Had a busy day. We've had Mr. Clean come in from out of state, sit down and visited with us for a few hours. Finished up channels on one radio. Still got 2 more repairs I got to get knocked out, and then I've got a special going on that I'm going to try to get done, which is another pink Cobra 29. So, like I said, been very, very busy. Like I said, with everything that's going on. Obviously, a lot more to come. Screw put in the side. That way I can move this off the bench, and I'll show you guys here real quick before we cut off and start in on something else or another video. Okay. That way I can pick that up and I don't have to worry about the fan in any way. So, all right. Let's get this unhooked. Come on. There we go. All righty. So not a lot. Like I said, we've had Qantas interrupt us, today. So again, we've been busy. This is what we got started on today, and again, we had to stop because we had customers come in. So I've got two mobiles. One of these is actually going to be for sale when it's finished. The other one's actually for another customer. We are also going to have, which this is another 2-pill, but this is a base. This will be available soon. It is built on the same platform as the Evolution series. The only difference is this one just doesn't have the yellow board, primarily because of the fact that I didn't have any ready. But it is built on the overall platform with the Evolution series. This has the HG2879C series that's going to be in it, biased, the BBI transformer. So, we should see some pretty good numbers. Played around with one of them that Mr. Clean had brought over, and was pretty impressed. Had to do just a little tuning on it for him. He wasn't sure what numbers he was going to get. He's still trying to get all the power and all the other stuff taken care of. So he brought it in, let me take a look at it, played with it. Very impressed with the 6-pill that he'd actually put together. On the 14.4, which is what I run on my power supply, we hit a total of 1,000 on the RMS out of a 6-pill. So at 14.4, and he's running it in a Class C. Put it in a Class A or Class AB. I've been seeing a little bit more than usual out of a pair of these, so going to be interesting on that. Still got the 6-pill over here. That one's still going to be finished. Waiting on a couple of specific parts for that, so that'll be coming up. But I don't know. Well, hello, Bill. It's been a while since I've seen you, buddy. Don't know if anybody's interested. Like I said, this one is going to be available. But for those of you that are in here, if you'd like, I am going to go ahead and take a short standby. And if you guys are interested, we'll come back and I'll start getting this all set up and mounted in for the base. But like I said, guys, just let me know if you're interested. We'll go ahead and do another video yet this evening. Good evening, Charles. It's been a while since I've seen you in the hood. But alrighty, guys. Like I said, hopefully you found that a little interesting. Like I said, just a little 2-pill. Like I said, much more to come. A lot going on. So, all right, guys, you take care, and we will catch you in about 10 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to set up for the next video and get everything ready. See what happens. All right, guys, appreciate it. See you here in just a short.